O'Reilly here. Welcome to the No Spin News, Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. Stand up for your country. So I hope you saw my message of the day on BillO'Reilly.com. Again, you don't have to be a member of anything. You just go to the website every morning. There's a message. I tried to watch some cable news this week, and I couldn't get through it. And I'll tell you why in the message. But it's interesting what has happened to the television news industry. I'm not going to cover it tonight. We got a lot of stuff to tell you about. But if you want my take on the current state of TV news, it is on BillO'Reilly.com. Now, the Talking Points memo this evening, the United States of litigation. So we discussed yesterday Elon Musk threatening to sue the far left hate group Media Matters. And he filed late in the day after we had finished taping. So here are the incidentals on this lawsuit. Media Matters put out an article and contacted all its left-wing allies and said that on X, Twitter, owned by Elon Musk, there was Nazi stuff placed next to advertising. Okay, that's what Media Matters alleged. Elon Musk says that's not true. And by saying that, you hurt my business because, and we listed some of the sponsors yesterday on this program, they bailed out. They said, we're not going to advertise on X anymore because there's Nazi stuff. Okay. So it's a pretty clear-cut lawsuit. So Musk is asking for unspecified damages and for Media Matters to remove the article. The suit was filed in Texas, the Northern District of Texas. At the same time, the Texas Attorney General has launched an investigation into Media Matters for, quote, potential fraudulent activity. So under Texas law, there is a Deceptive Trade Practices Act. So now Media Matters risks not only civil litigation, but criminal charges. I say good. I've been dealing with this outfit for 25 years. They are the lowest form of smear merchants, gutter snipes, whatever you want to call them. And I talked about it on News Nation last night. Go.
This is my question, though. It seems like there is among the left in America, and by that I mean the media and certainly by left-leaning politicians. There's we had Trump derangement syndrome, that we now sort of have a minor version of Musk derangement syndrome, and I can't quite figure out what that comes from.
Oh, come on, Leland, you know where it comes from. The previous owners of Twitter censored conservative speech all day long. Musk bought it and said that stops, hooked up with Tucker Carlson, and now the left is going to kill him. And so their assassins, I'm figuratively speaking now, at Media Matters are stalking everything he does to try to get sponsors to pull out, which they did. And Media Matters is a hate group. It's attacked me for 27 years, almost every day. It is dangerous. It is well funded by George Soros and these far left fanatics. I hope that Elon Musk sues their butt off, because I'd love to see in deposition who exactly besides Soros is pumping money into that organization. So obviously, Elon Musk has resources to do this. And we, of course, will follow the story. Lawsuit number 2 in the United States of litigation is filed by Donald Trump's Truth Social parent company. All right, that is Digital World Acquisition Corporation. All right, so Trump uses Truth Social. So this lawsuit has been filed in Florida against the following media companies: The Guardian, Hollywood Reporter, Miami Herald, Reuters, Rolling Stone, The Hill, Deadline Hollywood, Market Watch, Forbes, The Daily Beast, Salon, The New York Daily News, Newsweek, MSNBC, Mediaite, the Daily Mail, CNBC. So, what all of those organizations allegedly did was report that Truth Social lost $73 million this year so far. Okay? Well, the Truth Social people say that's false. Our loss was 31 million. That's a pretty big difference. And none of these organizations checked it out. They just ran with it. And those false reports, again, this is according to Truth Social, damaged the company's ability to raise funds for ongoing pursuits. Again, this has been filed in Florida. Okay? So the lawsuit seeks $1.5 billion in damages from all of those companies. And it is going to be heard by the 12th Judicial Circuit in Sarasota County, Florida. Okay. So the importance of these two lawsuits is that they are aimed directly at the progressive left media, which is in business to hurt non-progressives. They'll go after Democrats. Wait till you see what happens to Joe Manchin if he decides to run on a third-party ticket. The senator from West Virginia. Where do you see? Okay. So we're going to follow both of them. I'm not trying them on TV, but this really caught my attention. All right, President Biden scheduled today. He dealt with fentanyl, not in an effective way. He just chatted about it. That's what he always does. About fentanyl, how bad it is, blah, 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 blah. Here's what he said. Go.
Congress also has to step up in this fight. Start by passing my supplemental budget request for national security priorities, including significant resources to help stop the flow of fentanyl into our country, as well as funds to strengthen support services for people struggling with fentanyl impacts.
That is such a distortion. I can't even be, and you know it is. I don't have to convince you of this. So you want significant resources means more money. So Biden, no matter what the problem is, wants more money. All right? Biggest spending president in history by far, on the road to bankrupting, more research. Yeah. The reason we have so much fentanyl and heroin and cocaine and methamphetamine in the country is the open border. The reason the border is open is because of Joe Biden. It was not open under Donald Trump. Biden opened the border, doesn't enforce immigration law at any level. Well, what do you think's going to happen? No, we need more. Stop. See, this kind of stuff angers me because there are dumb Americans, and they are dumb, who go, that's right, Congress has to give me more resources. I'll say it for the 18th time. All the President of the United States has to do is sign an executive order that says all asylum claims will cease for a year until we get this situation down there under control. Then he trots out another executive order that says fentanyl is a Class A dangerous drug, and anyone caught importing or selling the drug at any level must be punished to the full extent of the law. And then when San Francisco says, we're not going to do that, you cut off all money going to local law enforcement in San Francisco. The federal government funds most county law enforcement through block grants, our money. You say, you don't enforce the law, you don't charge these people to the full extent, we're cutting off your block grants. You're not going to get any money. New York City all day long allows fentanyl and heroin dealers to do what they do and does not punish them. No money. Cut it off. Biden could do that. That's not hard. It's an executive order. So this is the biggest phony in the world, Joe Biden. Not only is he ineffective, not only is he damaging this country in every way, I don't know one way that he's not damaging it. We have gross disorder sweeping the country on the streets, particularly in urban areas. This guy sits there and does jack. Oh, no, we need more resources. Oh, my God. All right, now let me give you a good example. So Washington, D.C. is totally out of control as far as crime is concerned. All right, homicides up 30%. This is year to year, 22 to 23. Robbery up 67%. Violent crime up 40%. Motor vehicle theft up 96%. It's insane. Insane. All right? The Washington, D.C. is controlled by the federal government, not the locals. What's Biden doing about it? Look out your window. Oh, no, Joe needs more resources, I guess. All right. So he's on his way to Nantucket for Thanksgiving. I will give you a little bit more of that in a moment, why he goes to Nantucket and what that's all about. It's an interesting story. But first, before Mr. Biden left, all right, he gave some remarks. Go.
Now, just to get here, Liberty and Bell had to beat some tough odds and competition. They had to work hard to show patience and be willing to travel over 1,000 miles. You could say even this harder than getting a ticket to the Renaissance tour or Britney's tour. She's down in, it's kind of warm in Brazil right now.
So not only does he not know the name is Britney Spears, he gets her mixed up with Taylor Swift, who's doing a concert tour in South America. So why do you even bother, Mr. President? You don't know anything. Even if they write it down, you don't, Brittany Taylor, but don't even bother. You pardon the two turkeys. Okay, you got through it. And then you have to do that. I'm just sitting here. Look, people believe what they want to believe. They're going to vote for who they want to believe. They don't care. They don't care. Just keep that in mind at Thanksgiving when somebody walks into your house who loves Joe Biden. That person doesn't care. He or she wants to love Joe Biden. Let them. Okay? That's my philosophy on this. All right. So I apologize to both Britney Spears and Taylor Swift for the mix-up for the President of the United States. If booking your own timeshare was difficult before, you know that lately it's been almost impossible. Most clients are shocked to learn that their timeshare is now available to the public, which severely limits booking options. Many owners are also upset that their yearly dues have nearly doubled during this maintenance fee season. For well over a decade, Lone Star Transfer, a family-owned company, has had the pleasure of helping thousands of owners legally and permanently get out of their never-ending timeshare fees. With an A-plus rating at the Better Business Bureau and more than 900 five-star testimonials, Lone Star Transfer is a company you can trust. Lone Star Transfer guarantees the release of all liability to your timeshare in writing and in a specific time frame. So please call today for a free, no-obligation consultation, 855-551-7066, 855-551-7066, or check them out online, LoneStarTransfer.com. Let's go to the mail. Bill Fotto, Pacific Palisades, California. Nice community out there. You are correct. Biden's not going to run in 24 O'Reilly. However, he will wait until the Democrat convention to announce that he isn't running. He'll delay for several reasons. First, as soon as he makes an announcement, he'll be a lame duck. You know, look, this is all guesswork, but that theory isn't bad. This is Frank Muscarello, Huntington, New York. We keep hearing from you, Bill, that Joe won't run, that his own party will look for a replacement. With all due respect, you are wrong. The Biden machine will run them all the way to the convention. Okay? We will, of course, find that out. Dan O'Brien, Cameron, North Carolina. If Joe Biden resigns, he won't be able to pardon his son. Not true. He could pardon his son tomorrow. President Biden could pardon Hunter Biden tomorrow of any and all crimes on a federal level. Jordan Richard, Toronto, Canada. If you got that one-on-one interview with Biden, Bill, what would your first question be? That's an interesting letter. I go to the border right away. That would be number one. Then the economy and why he attacked the fossil fuel industry, and I'd have all my facts lined up so he couldn't deny it. Margaret Boyd, Boulder, Colorado. You said Nikki Haley is a lightweight. That is incorrect, Margaret. I never said Nikki Haley is a lightweight, ever. Why would I do that? She's governor of South Carolina and ambassador to the United Nations. Okay? Anyway, Margaret goes on. Her views make a lot of sense to me. Good. I have nothing against Nikki Haley. She's not my type of person, but she obviously is a woman of distinction. Edward, Bill, perhaps you need to remind viewers that a big reason the corrupt media hates Trump is because he played them. Yeah, but it's more about the Supreme Court justices and things like that. That's why they hate him. Andy Avila, Queensbury, New York. Bill, you nailed it. 2 of my adult children are ardent liberals, and all they can talk about is how Trump is a Nazi. Okay. When, just for fun, Ann, if they continue that, just go, tell me a little bit about the National Socialist Party in Germany. That's all you have to say. And then look them in the eye and see what they got. Tom Criswell, Rogue River, Oregon. I'm wondering, O'Reilly, if you might add to your program on occasion a bit of research into nonprofits. Don't have the staff. I am recommending this Christmas and Hanukkah season, you want to give some money away, local. Local food bank, okay? Local churches, because you can see, all right? Charities, national charities change all the time. We used to do independence.org. Don't do it anymore. Whole new management team, okay? Not doing it anymore. They change. Local this year. Mark G., concierge member. Something better happened to straighten this country out, Bill. You recently reported that the average life expectancy for males dropped to 73. I'm 65, so that means I've got a few years left. You never know, Mark. You could wake up tomorrow and you got a tumor, as Arnold Schwarzenegger once said. You just every day be grateful and get your, moral foundation in order. Susan, I almost cried hearing your news about Holly, Bill. I'm so glad she's on the mend. She's lucky to have you. Look, anybody under my protection blanket, we do the best we can do, and I am very ferocious in getting the best people when people need help. Carol, I'm pleased to learn that you and Martin Dugard are writing a book about Joe Biden, but I'm not writing a book about Joe Biden. I'm writing a book called Confronting the Presidents about every one of them. That'll be out in September 24. All right, I want you to go to BillO'Reilly.com, Hanukkah Christmas store. First of all, sign copies of Killing the Witches. Got to get those orders in now. Okay, I'll be signing a lot over the break, but you got to get them in now. Then we have the 13-book bundle of all the Killing books. This is an excellent gift, or in your library, or 13 separate gifts. Then we got Killing the Witches and Killing the Killers together for $21.95. That's fabulous. That will save you a lot of money. And then United States of Trump and a blue Merry Christmas America ornament, $17.95. These are all low-price gifts that mean something. And then the mugs. We got No Spin mug, Team Normal mug, Stand Up for Your Country mugs. And these are made in America, and they're fabulous. So go to the BillO'Reilly.com store and save yourself a lot of money. You don't want to go out in that shopping madness anyway, I hope. Word of the day, do not be peck-sniffian. Love that word. When writing to us, back with a final thought in a moment. Everything is expensive these days, you know that. The government is printing trillions of dollars and consumer prices higher than ever. If the government continues its printing and spending, the dollar could continue its free fall and lose its coveted role as the world reserve currency. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But there are a few things you can do right now. American Hartford Gold can show you how to protect your money, your retirement, your hard-earned savings against inflation by helping you diversify a portion of your portfolio into physical gold and silver. Start with a short phone call, and they can have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your 401k or IRA. So please call or text them right now. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you. Call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201, or text Bill to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201, or text Bill to 65532. All right, final thought of the day. This is National Caregivers Month. There are 65 million Americans caring for friends and family. 65 million. There is a book, A Minute for Caregivers, Why Every Day Feels Like a Monday. All right. The book is by Peter Rosenberger. He is a concierge member, and he honors caregivers, and there's a lot of good information in that book. Now, it's not a big bestseller, but something you should know about. And on this Thanksgiving, I mean, obviously, we want to be thankful for caregivers. You know, it's hard. And you know it if you're one. So if you know somebody who's a caregiver, go out of your way to give them something or be nice or whatever you can do. Okay, so this is it for us. We're going to take the rest of the week off. However, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern on the 1st, and all of our radio affiliates and everybody, we're going to have a shock and awe special, culture shock. Okay, Thanksgiving, we're going to have another shock and awe special, the decline of American television. And then on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, we're going to have a bunch of commentary about the disintegration of New York City. All of that, we have all brand new stuff for you. And go to our YouTube page. I didn't even know we had a YouTube page, but we do. And apparently it's all over the world going crazy. The YouTube page, Bill O'Reilly and BillO'Reilly.com. Okay? It goes without saying, I want you all to have a very relaxing Thanksgiving. You know, avoid any angst and conflict. Just enjoy yourself. We'll be back Monday. It's going to pass fast. And we're very happy you are with us. And continue to support us, please. It's very, very important you really know what's going on in this country. Concierge membership, premium membership, BillO'Reilly.com. Fantastic gift. And you get a free book. See you Monday. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.